In this video, we're going to take some time to just graph some vertical and horizontal lines. Let me remind you that there are really just three kinds of lines. Whoops. There are slanted lines, there are vertical lines, and there are horizontal lines. The slanted lines always involve both an X and a Y, and usually are in the format Y equals something times X plus or minus something. Later in another lesson, we'll talk about why I chose to use letters M and B. All vertical lines that cut through the X-axis are in the form X is equal to some number. All horizontal lines that cut through the Y-axis are always of the form Y equals some number. It's important that you recognize those three types of lines. So now let's just spend a little time graphing the vertical and the horizontal. First one, it says to graph X equals -4. It's a line that cuts through the X axis at -4. All right, X-axis at -4. Now I will still use my line drawing tool. Cuts through here at -4. I have to have a second point. Any point along that vertical line is fine. So, boop, that one. It does not matter which one. I know I didn't hit them very well, but cutting through the X-axis at -4. The next one, Y equals -5. That line cuts through the Y-axis at -5. It is going to be a horizontal line. The Y-axis at -5 is right here. You have to have another point along the line that cuts through there. So let's just say that one. And we've got a horizontal line. Okay, let's look at a few more. This one starts out as Y minus 2 equals 0. Well, it needs to be in the form Y equals. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So I have Y is equal to 2. It cuts through the Y axis at 2. So the Y-axis at 2, line drawing tool, that point for sure. Any other point on the horizontal line that cuts through the Y-axis at 2. Now I have X minus 6 is equal to 0. I need it in the form X equals, so I'll add 6 to both sides. X is equal to 6. It's a line that cuts through the X-axis at 6. All right, the X-axis is 6, is right there. It has to be a vertical line, any other point along that vertical line, and there we go. Let's see what we have on the next page. Oh, it's matching. Y equals 8. It cuts through the Y-axis at 8. Cutting through the Y-axis at 8 is this one right here. And finally, X equals -4 cuts through the X-axis at -4. Cutting through the X-axis at -4. This is my X-axis. Got to cut through it. It is choice D. So make sure that you almost hear in your own head when you have X equals a number that it cuts through the X-axis. If you have Y equals a number, it cuts through the Y-axis.